Well, I want everybody who loves freedom and liberty, and think that some things are impossible in European Union. I'll tell you, the European Union is an economical thing that has been done in favor of certain ideological, economical theories and some countries who benefit from this: Germany, Austria, Holland, and away France. Not Italy, not Greece, not Spain, not Portugal. Okay, having said that, dispel the idea that these things don't happen in the European Union. They do. I'll tell you something. I want you personally, single viewer here, to make this video viral. Sorry for the joke. Italy has been living for 2 months in a suspension of the Constitution. This has not been done with a parliament decision, has been done by the premier, the government, without any constitutional legitimacy. That means that our civil liberties has been suspended sine die, means we don't know when they come back. You can do that in a situation that is really extreme, like a real war and a health condition, not some 1,000 people, but that kills hundreds of thousands people. And that's not the case. That's not the case. If you're American, you know that liberty is important. People die for liberty. Not only in the American Revolution, but in the Second World War. People put freedom before life. In our national anthem, we say, we're ready to die. Well, I'll tell you, we are not. At least our government, and I don't think the reason is that they care for us, but anyway, they decided that in order to save certain lives, now there are cures. After 2 months, people don't die so easily as 2 months ago. Obviously, Italy should be a free country and use and print their own money to make economy work when many people can't work. We can't do that because we are in the European Union. They're only ready to give money that we're going to give them back with interests. I mean, we have to pay back more money. That's not help. That's like exploiting a situation like a shark loan. So, in order to survive now, we have to destroy the future of us and all of our following generation for we don't know how long, maybe forever, to save, eventually, we don't know, some lives. I'd say I don't want my country to become a poor country to save me. many people are in the army. That means that our country thinks that some people can die to save our country. And let's speak out. Most of wars have economic reasons. Okay? Even the Romans, German in the Second World War, fought to be a powerful country. So we decided to give up without any fight our freedom in order to save. And now we can save people without locking down everything, without quarantine. Even the word quarantine originates from the Italian word quaranta, which means 40. That meant 40 days, not 2 months, not 3 months. Our freedoms have been cancelled without telling us when we are going to get them back and which ones we are going to get them back. Not only that, they impose huge fines to people walking down the street just because they are walking. In many regions of Italy, wearing a mask is mandatory even if you're alone walking down the street where there's nobody. Can you imagine that? Now they say there's a phase 2. We can go to our relatives. And our premier, we concede, we allow you. We allow you. Who's that? The king? Who's that? Saddam Hussein? I don't understand that. I don't think that Saddam Hussein has never taken all the freedom like now. Surely he was blatantly killing people, but not officially. Now we officially, the police officially harass all people for running into the woods alone. A very good way to spread the virus. To whom? To the squirrels? To the badgers? To the foxes? We've been seeing on our TV live helicopters, choppers, pursuing great criminals. You know, like there is a chase. Only these people were just running on their own. Some people were on the beach alone. You would say that doesn't make any sense. You cannot spread or get the virus alone. If everybody did that, yes. What does it mean? Doesn't mean anything. If everybody walk down the street here, there will be thousands of people here, but nobody comes here. That means I strongly recommend gathering information not only by the person who's speaking now, but getting informed. One of the former members of the Constitutional Court says all this, what is the right word in English? Decisions, it's not decision. Sorry, I have a blank. I always speak Italian. Issued by the government are illegal, not constitutional. Our press doesn't speak about that, or don't speak about it. Okay, the word is not really measures. Yeah, I can't find a better word. All these measures or actions are not constitutionally legal. To make a long story short, we are harassed if we walk down the street. We have to have a piece of paper stating what we are going to do. They want to issue, and they're issuing a measure to control us on our cellular phone as we get in touch with another people. We are tracked. The goat that has this so-called virus, they are coming to our apartment and they check our... But I can have this application and be in a car, another car of a person who is infected. I can get in touch through Bluetooth and then I'm infected. Doesn't make any sense. The government shouldn't know all these things. Other thing is that they're speaking about getting every person who has this virus should be taken out, removed from their places, from their family, and go somewhere else. Doesn't that remind you of Jewish people in lagers? What is the right word? Camps. A lot. So many people. I'll give an example how extreme. There is a person who cannot speak with their relatives because he's sick. They can't go there. He's in a hospital bed, and come a television troupe with a screen, and they show through the screen. He can see the family through the screen. Well, a television crew is at least 4 people. So at this point, why instead of having the television crew there, why should the person be allowed to speak with 4 of their relatives? It doesn't make any sense. We cannot be together. I will see our premier when they were reconstructing the bridge who fell down 2 years or 3 years ago with all the other people very close to each other. It means the king can do things that the populace, our people cannot do. So the law is not the same for everybody. That is the situation in Italy. You will say that's not possible. I swear, I live here. I saw hundreds of videos about that. I saw the police stopping people just because they are walking. I saw people checking people getting out of stores, and they must pay by like 50 euros. Otherwise, they're not allowed 50 euros worth products, or buy 8 items. I mean, they're checking every fucking thing. So they're checking how many times you go out, what do you spend, how many items. That depending on the region, because there are king and other what is vicere, I don't know, other lesser authorities everywhere. Some people can. The situation, I cannot get out of my country, I cannot get out of my region, I cannot get out of Rome, I cannot get to another neighborhood in Rome. So I live here, and I can go to the city center. I'll give you other examples. Some people live in the same apartment, okay? And they are being fined because they were moving to another place, two in the same car. Do you understand? You can live with your wife in the same apartment, and if you had a virus, you just infect immediately the other person in that situation. But you can go in the same car. Some people were going to accompany the wife to work. He can't. Fined. Another or they were going to the doctor for some reason, fine. There's no excuse. These abuses happen every bloody day in a European Western country, Italy. This is on its knees because we have a government that is either sold to the enemy or incompetent or both. Okay? We are part of the European Union that doesn't allow us to have more money and cash to, in this, they say, we will never allow Italy to, in this extreme period, this crisis, to do anything for its people because we have our European measures and laws, regulation. That's what the president, or not premier of Holland, they go around telling that we are the ones who, you know, we are lazy, we spend more money than we earn. Yes, we are so lazy, but before getting the European Union, we were richer than France, not together, singularly, and Germany. You see, then we are in this beautiful club, and we lose a lot of money, a lot of things as Italian societies, how should I put it? They bought a lot of our jewels, so to speak. They sold out a lot of Italy. Everything is going to be private. Even our health system has been to pay these things, this you know, spread and other things. We have to have this austerity, and so less hospital beds, less ventilators, and that was part of the crisis. Okay, so I strongly recommend spreading this video everywhere and checking facts. Am I telling the truth? Am I inventing things? Am I exaggerating? Am I overdoing it? Check. You know? Don't take my word for it. Check. That's just an input in English. Because we're telling all these things are very known in Italy, not outside Italy. I've been speaking with Turkish people that still believe that European Union is this beautiful place. Can you believe that? Can you believe the huge lie, the huge propaganda the European Union has, like a Soviet Union? Don't believe everything that has union. Maybe United States of America. They speak the same language. We have our cultures. We hated each other. We cannot be in the same thing without quarreling. We hate Germans. We hate French people. Germans hate us before we were united. You say, well, there was no war. Yes, there was no war under the Roman rule for centuries. Was that good? Was that fair? No, no empire is fair. They always fall. Okay? They always fall. Soviet Union fell. The Roman Empire fell. The Ottoman Empire fell. The European Empire, called the European Union, is going to fall. We have to get out before we go down with the sinking ship. So you can do one thing. Spreading this video. Spamming. everybody who's of Italian descent, everybody who cares about our country, freedom, and the truth. And I'm speaking about American liberals. They are the pits. I don't like Hillary Clinton and the likes of it, okay? And obviously, I'm using it for a reason. No. I don't like these liberals. They are not liberals. They're shit. Okay? I'm speaking about open-minded people. Not politically correct people. Leave them alone. And so, that's my appeal. If the world is going to make fun of us, of our government, of our sheepish, like sheep, attitude, maybe we that speak our mind will be seen differently. Okay? So, spread this all over the place. We know what Northern Europeans think about us. That's a sheer, unadulterated shit. Loads of lies about Italy, about Greece. If we are lazy people and we exploit you, why do you not want us to go and to leave this? Why? Because no countries leave their colonies go without a fight. And we are colonies. Goodbye.